Hi dear, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Is it is it so difficult? What is the issue with your
I don't know. My Zoom sometimes it happened last time also. I had to re-download Zoom again.
every time re-download? Wow.
Not every time lah, but last time it happened like I think last month or 2 months ago. I had to re-download, and now it's happening again. So,
Okay.
oh,
Quite
why?
strange. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, would you like to share anything with me?
Um, Wait, share what?
Homework, if you have done that.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay. I've done it. Okay.
Are you still able to use Replit?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's good. You are lucky. So what was the trick?
It was quite simple actually, I feel. It's just the only thing is that because it's Java, it's just a bit different the way you write the code. Apart from that, it's quite simple. You get the input from the user, and then it's just after that it's just calculation,
Hmm. That's
savings,
interesting.
and yeah.
So let me see here. Did he request to take an input from the user? Did not.
Yeah. Did I was it wrong? Isn't that what they asked?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, just brief me. What did you do so far?
Okay. So basically, when you run, it will ask you for. So let's say I'll just put the same method. 20,000. This is part A, so this is the part without the semi-annual raise. If I uncomment these three lines, then it will include the semi-annual raise.
Mhm. Okay.
So it's basically the same thing, and then percentage, let's say you save 25% of your, so then cost, let's say it's 500,000. So then you just calculate the months lah. So these are the fixed values, and
Hmm.
then you have your down payment, which is yeah, total cost and the portion of down payment.
What is
And
this
then
R?
oh, this R is the uh wait, I have it here. Wait. Let me open it again. Now I'm forgetting the value. It's like the return, right? Wait, let me I remember it was the return. My memory is correct. Let me just make sure it's correct. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the return.
Return. Okay. Can you point to me
Like the annual
which
return.
annual return for what? For what? Or, aha. Okay. So he decided it in. Mhm. So
Yeah.
assume that your investment earn a return, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the return on investment
ROI
now.
basically. Yeah.
Okay. And okay. 262. What is that?
Oh, this is getting uh basically it's like because it's multiplying your savings with the ROI per month.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
So,
the yeah.
so is return in on investment is a yearly return on investment or monthly return on
Yeah.
investment?
Annual, yeah. So it's yearly return on investment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then can I know then why we didn't use a for loop?
Hmm. Because you don't know how many months it's going to take. So you don't know how long the loop will run for.
Okay. So may I know what affects the so how to reduce the number of months?
I mean, you can do a lot of things, right? You can save more money,
Mm-hmm.
like the portion saved, or if your salary increases, let's say you move jobs, you get a higher salary,
Okay.
or
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
or if your house is cheaper, yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah,
good. Okay. Let me then continue.
okay.
Mhm. So the last thing that we discussed was actually here. So may I know from you uh, if we want to discuss about this? Can you remember?
Let me see. Oh yeah, I remember we did this.
Okay. Can I know why this will give us an error?
Uh, Wait, why the third one? Which one? Okay.
Yes, here. Yeah.
Uh, okay, next. Okay, I remember we did this. Is it because we don't have an x variable in the function?
Yes. So if you don't have an x, it means that you are accessing the global x.
Hmm.
If you are accessing the global x, you are not allowed to actually increment its value or even
Yeah,
change its value.
yeah.
Okay. So why here I'm able to just print like normal?
Because you're not changing the value, right?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's good. Okay. Can you please look at this function?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's that is good. So this is new to you. You never see a function defined inside another function.
Hmm.
So this code belong to function 1 or function 2.
Function one.
Mhm. Smart boy as usual. Okay.
Mhm.
And then so what is the issue in this code?
Okay, let's see. don't know.
Can you write them?
Yeah. Is it because the H there's no return?
No.
Mm.
You're writing the code, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, it runs properly.
Okay. And what is the output in Z?
The X equals 4.
Okay, but why I assigned here X equal ABC, but
Yeah.
it's not affected. It's not affecting this
Yeah.
X.
Because it's in a different function.
Okay. So every function have its own scope. So H have its
Yeah.
own scope and
Yeah.
it return none. So it come
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
and then in the global scope we return only 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we move to the new, let me see. Okay. I think I better move this one down. It's very hard to. Okay. So we start to learn something that is not in even in Java. So okay.
So can I go to the toilet?
Yes, you can go to the
Okay.
toilet. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm back.
Okay, so in this slide, we will learn about two new things, something called tuples and lists. Let me see if I am still recording. Yeah. So we also know about aliasing, mutability, and cloning. So have a look at this. So this is looks like a bit like a list, but it is called tuple. So tuple is immutable. So once you create something inside the tuple, you are not able to change it anymore. And the tuple does not
Mm.
use square bracket like that. It uses round brackets in this way. So this is an empty tuple, and this is a tuple that have different elements like that. And we also still can use square brackets to access the elements inside the tuple. So it share the same thing with a list that we are able to access the tuple elements using the index like that. So here this is index 0, index 1, index 2. So to be able to get the 2, the first element, we need to use a
Yeah.
square bracket 0 like that. Okay? So
Mm.
we are able to add tuples in this way. So we use the plus sign. So this is something that we never did before in lists, that we are able to add uh, two tuples like that and end up with a tuple that is having this shape. So you are
Mm-hmm.
also able to slice a tuple.
Mm-hmm.
So slicing a tuple means that you take from this element and until the second element, but normally this is excluded. So it means that you only get this. So you see here what you get.
Mm.
Okay. So if you need all the elements in the tuple, so you need to put index here 0, here 1, here 2. So if you want to get the last element, which is 2, so you have to put here 3, because the last element is excluded. So do you understand here anything?
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but I can understand.
So if you want to get the length of the tuple, so you pass the tuple in the method that is called len, so it will get you the tuple itself, how many elements inside. So if you find here 3
Mm.
elements, this will return 3. So
Mm.
may you please try to write that code.
Okay. The first line, the TE is supposed to be T, right?
It is TE, but okay, you can try to write it as T first and see if it works.
Okay, okay. I just left it as TE.
When you put it as T, does it run?
Okay, if I put it as T. Yeah, it does run.
Okay, so you already reach here?
Yeah, everything works except for the last line. So yeah, right.
Okay, so why, in your opinion, it doesn't work?
Because you are like you can't change the value of the object.
Okay, so, okay, acceptable. How did you reach, how did you write, when you write that, how you reach this? How did you see it? How did you confirm that the output is correct?
Uh,
Did you put it in a print statement? Or does this produce an output?
when I put it in a print statement, then I get it. Then I get the output. I get the correct output.
Okay, interesting. Have a look at this. So, can you try to tell me if you understand these three things? Have you seen that before?
I mean, they're just changing the variables.
Changing or swapping?
Well, swapping, basically.
Okay, and why this is not correct? So assume
Uh,
x equal 5 and y equal 6.
well, yeah, then
Why this doesn't work? And why we need an extra variable?
mm, hmm.
Is it
I
difficult?
don't. It's like it's just confusing.
So if we say the y equals 6, so I put the 6 inside x, right?
Yeah,
So now x equal contain now 6.
yeah,
So, okay. And then we take the x which have 6 and we put it in y. So,
yeah,
so now both of them become having 6. Is that correct? So if I want to swap, it means that I am expecting y to have 5 and x to have 6. So this is a
yeah,
swapping. Am I right?
yeah.
So you cannot do the swapping using two variables like that. That's why you have to keep the value of x in a
Mm,
temporary variable first. And then
mm, mm,
you swap and then you put the temporary variable value inside y. Okay?
mm.
But then you
Yeah.
are able to do that because again Python is all about shortening the amount of code that you need to write. So do you see here?
Yeah.
So you are able to swap. So it means that, what does this mean? So it means that you're putting the y inside the x and assigning the x inside the y. So it
Mm,
do that in one line. Okay, fine.
mm.
Okay, have a look at this code and tell me what do you understand again from this code.
Okay.
Is that difficult? Is it?
Um, no, it's just okay. Q. No, it makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So if I divide, if x equal 5 and y equal 2, and then I divide 5 by 2, what is the result?
Which division?
It's a
Integer
integer
division?
division. Yes.
Okay, integer division, then you will round up, right? So
Integer division
you,
means that this is 2.5. The result is normally 2.5. But because it's integer division, he will remove
yeah.
the decimal
Oh, so it will
part.
round down to 5.
Yes. So, and
Yeah, I
then
see.
if I say the 5 and remainder 2, what is the result?
Mm, 5 remainder 2. Yeah, okay. Then you will get then you will get the what is it now? Mm, yeah, then you will get the 1.
Sure. 1 or 0?
Yeah, 1.
Okay, why?
Be because the remainder is, oh, actually, I mean, it's 1.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I don't know, it's 1 lah. I mean, 5 divided by 2,
Okay.
you get remainder. Yeah,
Okay, so we are returning a tuple here. So the tuple is Q and R. So this is the only language that allow you to return two things from a function call.
yeah,
Okay, so he
okay.
package the Q and the R in a tuple and return it back. So if you
Mm,
call the function in this way, so it will return two things. So you will need to also assign it back to two things. You cannot put one thing here. So you
yeah,
cannot put
okay,
one variable. Okay, can you please write that code
okay.
and try to print what is in the continent and what is in the remainder? What's the issue?
My line 298 return should be here. Okay, yeah, it works.
So what is the result? When you printed the continent and remainder?
Wait, I didn't print it. So to print it, I just put it in another line, print, then in brackets, Q, and then another line, print, rem. Okay. Yeah,
Can
then I get
can you write like this? Can you get the name here and write it?
yeah, okay, yeah, I did that.
Okay, and
Then
the
when I
output is
print it, I get 0 and 4.
0 and 4. Why is that?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
No, I don't think so. It's not correct. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's correct.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's 4 and 5, not 2 and 5. So yeah, it's correct.
Okay.
I thought it was still 2 and 5.
So what did you understand about tuple so far? Because this is a difficult example actually. So I need to understand from you if you really understand it or not.
I mean, it makes sense, but it feels like, what's the point of using tuple?
You are able to return two things at the same time. You are able to assign swap variables without the need to create 3 lines like that, for example. So you do that in one line. So you are able to return two things at the same time, which is not possible to be done if you don't use this tuple. So that is one of the points. Now, you have a tuple that you need to iterate through it or loop through it. The A tuple, the input, it should have tuples inside, a number of tuples inside. Each one have an integer and a string. So inside our function, we need to separate the integers from the strings. Can you have a look at this? What is it?
Okay. Yeah, okay, numbers, words.
Do you understand what this for loop is doing?
Not in words. No, I don't know what does T0, because we
And
didn't, like, there's nothing in the tuple. So what is T0?
okay, so this A tuple is an input. Okay, so
Yeah.
may I ask you that you create this function and from here until here only. Okay, and then you
Okay.
pass. So this A tuple need to be passed. So you have to call the function and you pass it an input. So your input will be can you do like that? Can you pass
Okay.
this as an input? So again, this is your input. You need to call the function and process your input.
Okay.
I think what I will do is that I will take that code and send it to your WhatsApp, and then you have to start sharing your screen, I believe. Let me put that into your WhatsApp. Can you share your screen, please?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just opening the WhatsApp. Okay. Let me share my screen.
It seems that you lost all your code that was in your repo.
No, it's okay.
Ah, okay. Wow. That's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so do it on here. Wait, it needs to be inside here. So we can um, um, yeah, that is correct.
No need to do this remaining code. No,
Okay,
no
okay,
need. Just call the function with a tuple. No, this one will produce nothing. You need to call the function.
okay. So like the same way I call this.
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause normally we just print out. So it means I need to write
No, no need to write anything.
like,
Just because it's not returning anything. Just you need to pass it an input. So this a tuple.
yeah, what do I put inside?
Okay, I already write it to you in the. Did I write it to you
Mm,
in the
oh, the
WhatsApp?
one the I okay. The IA and
One,
two
one and
one
A
A
and
and
two
two
and
B,
B.
sorry. Yeah. Okay, one looks like a I. Okay. And that. Do I have to put it all in one?
You are doing correct so far. Okay, run. Okay, what is the error?
Hmm. Takes one position argument. Oh yeah. So I just one only, either A or B. Oh. Okay, now we have this issue. This in the bracket is correct. But now this is the problem. Hmm.
So, okay, now may I understand from you if it is possible to even, never mind, we handle this issue first. So what is the issue now? Can we check together what is the issue?
Okay. I don't know. How do I?
Can you put a print statement
Okay. You want me to put one before this?
before the error?
Mm. And then what do you mean to put nums or
What is our issue that we want to detect? What?
our issue is this.
Okay, try to put it in a print.
Okay. Like that?
Mhm. Remove the comma.
What?
Yes. Try to run. So he's telling us this object is not subscriber. Okay. So, okay, I think the only way to fix that is that you have to put, so like I put on the image, this is this is the brackets of a tuple. It's not the
Yeah.
brackets of the function itself. So, okay, inside this, we need to create a tuple like that and another one like that.
Okay.
So you close it and then you put it inside the brackets of the function. Or you can easily also can say my tuple equal. So you put that here and then you pass my tuple inside here.
Okay. And that is outside the here, right?
Yes, that is outside. Yes, you are defining the input that you're going to pass to the.
Mm. And this I should put equals, right? Okay. It runs.
It runs without error. Can you please put
Yeah.
the print statement again to be able to see what is inside the T0 and what is inside the T1? So here print the T0 and after it, before the if, print the T1. I mean,
That good. Okay, perfect. And then here. Hmm.
So
Yeah,
what?
one A and then two B.
So what
Okay.
is being printed? Can you try to explain to me what did you print, and from your printing, what the code is trying to do actually?
Yeah, so this is 0 here.
Mm-hmm.
So here you're printing 1. Then here when T is 1, is here you're printing A. Yeah, printing A. And then it loops, and then so it goes to 2 and then B. Right?
Okay, you are smart enough to detect that. Okay, that's excellent. But my question to me that, so this every time it loops, it produces what? So T is what actually?
T is the tuple, right?
So the whole thing is a tuple, yes. And
Yeah.
also the inside one, each one of them is another tuple.
Hmm.
Okay, is it fine like that?
Okay.
Okay, what this line is doing?
Mm, I don't. That line is doing.
What
It's
this if?
adding
Okay, fine,
one. Yeah.
fine. It is same like this, no difficult, right?
Yeah.
But what is this if statement? What does it mean that if this is not in this? What is that? I can
Means
just
if.
add it like this without an if statement. Why I need to put an if statement?
Is it because it's checking if. Um, it's checking if it is a value in words or not. Right?
So is it? Are we trying to put? Okay, fine, fine. Can you add here another one that's
Yeah.
called 3
3C. Yeah.
and B?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then it won't work, right? Because B is already inside. So then this will see that B is already inside and it won't. Oh, it will still do it again. Hmm.
So okay, now it will still do what? So my question is that, okay,
It will
uh,
still print,
okay,
but I don't know if this.
can you print words at the end of the function? Can you
Yeah,
print the
yeah.
words and the nums and see what is the content inside it?
Yeah, okay. That's correct. Okay. Right. And then here it doesn't run. This if statement doesn't run.
Okay, so when we try to do a print, okay, what you're doing actually is also acceptable. Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't, yeah, the last one doesn't run because it
So
sees a
the
B.
okay, fine. So at the end of the day, once we finish the function and continue writing the other code, so words will contain what at the end? It,
Uh Words
unique
will contain
characters
the
or
letter, yeah,
unique
the letter.
strings?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you continue running the writing the remaining of the code?
Okay. So I get rid of I leave all of this.
Yes,
I just okay.
because you still need to test the function if it works or not.
Okay, this is here. Yeah, here. I go one lower. Oops. Mhm. Right. Okay.
Does
So
it run?
yeah, it runs.
But
So
there
let me
is.
print out
Mhm.
this. I don't. Okay. So now it should print nothing, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let me print. Let me make be this. Print this. Oh. Huh. Wait. Huh. Wait. Why can't I print this? If it's here, it says it's not defined. Minimum is not defined. Oh, wait. Minimum is not defined. So what is happening? Oh, I just need to put it before the. Okay.
Okay. So the minimum and the
Mm.
maximum, and then the length. So how
Yeah.
many characters inside the words? The words tuple?
Just
Mhm. Just what?
okay. Wait. Let me. Okay. It should just have two, and I mean this is two, so two lah.
Two.
Universe two. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be A and B.
Okay. Are you able to take an output from the function call? So the function returns something. Are you able to print it out? What is the function returning? How many values the function is returning?
The function only returns this, right?
Okay. So
Which
how
I
many
already printed.
you print it before the return, not after the return?
Okay, you want me to print after? Then I need to just print this, right? Eh, yeah, technically I just print this, right?
Okay, you try.
Will that work? Yeah, still this. It's the same thing.
So it print out a tuple that is rounded with a square bracket or with a round
Yeah,
brackets. Am I right?
yeah.
Okay, so if I want to get every value out from this, so what I'm going to do?
If you want these values, then technically
Single value. Uh-huh.
you just do what you did here.
You sure?
I mean, it should work. I mean, you need one for this, one for this, one for this.
Okay, and what about here? So what did we do here? So we call the function and we get the output. We store
Mm,
the output in how many variables?
two.
Two. Are we able to do the same here?
Oh yeah.
How we do that?
Good question. All I need to do is just put here. Let's say num1, num2, num3 equals get underscore data my tuple, right? And I might need to print this, but this should. Oh, why is it taking so long to run? Now what happened here? Okay, wait. Let's get rid of this. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so what if I one there you go, yeah. Yeah, it works.
Okay, so
Yep.
now are we on the same page if we want to print out the three values that come out from the function, how we do it? Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically this now. I just put minimum and maximum and yeah.
Okay, let me share, continue then.
Okay.
So I would say that the function of this get data is what? So this function, I use it when? When should I use it?
Uh, I guess if you want to
Mhm.
find the maximum and minimum of and how many words are in a tuple.
How many unique words or how many
Yeah,
words?
how many unique words and then the minimum maximum number of tuples. Then you would use this.
Okay. So a list is exactly like an array in Java. So okay. And also the list here in Python is used with the square brackets. So
Mm.
the list also contain a number of elements. Most of the time is homogeneous. It means that it's either all integers or all strings, but it actually allow you to mix. So you can put a list of here one, and then ABC. It allow actually like that. Okay. But
Mm.
most of the time we don't use it. This is not common. So list is mutable. It means that we are able to change. So the first one here is 5, but we are able to change it. It was 1, we are able to change it to 5. Here it is 2, we are able to change it to 20. That is possible. In tuple, we are not allowed to do that. So once we create a tuple, we are not able to change it. So the things that we use to be able to access the tuple will be almost similar to what we are going to use to access the list here. So can you see this is a list?
Mm.
But why we are putting it like that? So this is a list inside the list. You never saw that in Java.
Yeah.
Okay. And then length, you have seen it with a tuple. So it can tell you how many elements inside. And then L1, L2, L3, L4. Why L4 will give you an error?
Um. Hmm. Because there is no L4.
So what is the maximum? How many?
Three. Three.
0, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and there is 4 elements.
Hmm.
Yes, 1, 2, 3,
Oh
4.
yeah. There is four elements, but when you call it, it's only until 0 to 3.
Okay, interesting. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, now I want to know from here uh, why this evaluate to 1.
Mm, okay, I equals 2. So Li minus 1. Yeah, L1 is A. I is 2.
Okay, that is
But
interesting.
wait, but why
Why what?
does it just like what happens to the I? Because
Interesting question.
it's L2 minus 1, so oh I guess it's called to minus 1 1. Okay.
Okay,
I
then
see, I see.
please, I forgot. Write this code, please.
Okay. This is like an array list, right?
Exactly, it's exactly like an array. Yes.
Exactly the same as the one in Java.
But
Yeah.
the array, but we call it a list because arrays have a more advanced functionality in Python.
Mm,
So that's why we call it a list.
right.
Array is slightly different from list in Python, only in Python.
Mm.
For each, for
Okay.
this one and this one, please put a print statement in your code.
Okay.
Done?
Done.
So lists are mutable. So we are able to change the content of the list using the same way. So so L now is become 253. Last time, if we are talking about strings, so and you change the value of the string. So if you have a string that is called S, and you put here ABC, and then you again you put S, and then you change its content to be BAC. So actually, it will reserve a new place in the memory, and it will put there PAC. So it means that the place where we stored the first ABC will be left, and we will actually create another place. So first we will be pointing to this ABC. And then once we
Mm.
execute that and we come here, so he will remove the link of and he will put the link between the S is the address of the new place. So it means that in strings, we will not go to delete the content of the initial string. We will just take a new place and put the new content inside it. But with the array, we are doing different. So if you change any part of any element in the array, we will change it inside here without allocating a new space. Did you understand anything? I think so.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, interesting. Can you compare between code 1 and code 2?
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So when you say in L instead of the range, it automatically like
Do Mhm.
yeah, and when you put anything into your for loop, now it assumes it as in the list, right? Because instead of having to put li, you just put I.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. So
Mm. Okay.
I becomes a single element from L.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
L is a list, So it will take a single element every time it loops. So you don't need to do that. Here, your I, it's just an integer from 0 until n minus 1. Or we can say length L minus 1. So if length L, if the element L have 4 elements, so length L means that it's 4, and typically we never reach 4. So it means that this I have values from 0 to 3. Can you still remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, if you still remember, please write this code and tell me what is the error that will show to you.
Okay. So, and I'm using the same L, right? Yeah. Okay. Total equals 0. I in range. With unexpected indent. Why is it unexpected indent? Oh, I'm not supposed to indent this 4.
Interesting. That's good.
Yeah, but in the okay, if I don't indent,
What is the second error?
the print you need bracket,
Okay, that's good.
and then unsupported different types for plus equals integer and string, because L1 is A,
Okay,
which
so
is
it
a
means that
string.
you need to define an L that is compatible with your operation. Your operation is going to sum all of the elements. You cannot sum a string. A string cannot
Yeah,
sum. So you need it to be an integer to be able to sum it.
yeah.
Okay, how can you do that?
You change A into an integer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I just put L, let's say 1 equals 3. Will that work? L1, see if it works or not. Oh, okay, 3. Now let's do this. Answer button operand types for integer and list. Why is it integer and list? I put 3. I changed it to 3. Why
Okay,
did it
then
say integer? Oh, because okay, then L3, because yeah, it's a list. If I change that to, let's say, 5, then now it'll work. There you go. Okay.
really it works?
Yeah.
Okay, did you write the second part of the
Okay, let
code?
me do that. Let me do that. For I in L total I in total. Okay. Yeah, it works. Both works
Okay.
now.
Okay. And So if we want to add an element to the list, so this is your
Yeah.
list 213. If you want to add an element to the end, we add it using an append function. So do you remember if we want to add an element in Java, what did we do?
Yeah, we would put for like in the arrays we would put add, if I remember.
Excellent,
We use the
excellent.
command add, yeah.
Wow, guy. Yeah, yeah, that's promising. Okay. So, but why do you think we put a dot here?
Because your append is the command, and then L is the list that is the name of the list.
Okay.
So you put the dot to separate, to
Do you
differentiate between them.
remember when we created student one and student
Yep.
two and student
Yeah, then we
three
use
in
dot.
Java? We use a dot a lot, right? So
Yeah.
if S is a student, is a new student in
Yeah.
Java,
Yeah.
and if we have a name and for example GPA, and we have a method called get name, for example, so we call S1 dot get name. Get name is a function or a method inside the class that is called student. Okay, so you also have to understand that everything that we use in Python is an object. It is classes inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually this list, it appeared to be it's just a normal variable, but actually the list inside Python is an object. So it means that it is a class and we're creating an object out of it. So it's like S1 and S2 and S3. It have methods and it have properties. Okay, so that's why we use the dot like that. Okay, now let me show you. Things here are how to say, are so flexible because you have a lot of functions and compared to what you have in Java. So can you read or can you check here, extend do what? Can see here.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I want to add two lists together, I just use a plus sign between them. And if I want to extend, it means that if I have a list like that, I want to add something to it. So I'm able to do that to reach that content.
Wait, okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense. So L1, L2, okay. L1. Oh, so it's basically adding, okay, can.
Okay, I were able to write that thing, that code, and this will be the last one, but I want you to print here, add a print for L3 and add a print here for L1.
Okay. Okay.
Done? Did
Oh,
you
wait.
print out?
1 second. I put my brackets wrong in my print statement. Okay. Let me print it out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So L1
Whoa.
appears exactly like that or not?
Wait. I did that wrong. Okay. Now let me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly the same.
Okay, that's good.
L3 and L1 is the same.
So this is the end. Okay, and then see
Yeah.
you next class.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
take care. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Take care. Bye bye.